This is question number 14. The question says the combined income of Bahira and Abel is this much. Yeah. So let's write down here Abel and Bahira, their combined income A plus B is equals to 15,435 dinars. Okay, and the savings of Bahira are 45% more than the saving of Abel. Abel is 1, so Bahira would be 1.45, and the total parts will be 2.45. If you add them up, so that will be 2.45 parts. So if you work out one part would be 15,435 divided by 2.45. So if you divide by this one, so using a calculator, you get 6,300. So Abel got 6,300 and Bahira is 1.45. So we're going to multiply 6,300. Let's do it here. 6,300 times by 1.45. So we will get over here 9,135. So Bahira has 9,135. Yeah. And the next part says the saving of Bahira are 3/2 times the saving of Chanda. Work out the saving of Chanda. So simply we're going to divide this value 9135 divided by 3 parts, and then we will get over here 3045 because it is 3 parts. So 1.5. So we are making 3 parts, and each part is 0.5, 0.5, and 0.5. Okay. So half part is 3045. So Chanda has 2 parts. So we're going to say Chanda, and Chanda would get 3045 times by 2. So that will give us 6,090. 6,090. So this is our final answer. 6,090 is our final answer. Let's move on to the next question quickly. So we have, this is 5-mark question actually. The function f is defined as f of function 3x plus 1 over x minus 2. State the value of x that cannot be included in any domain of the function f. So what do you think? What value can't be this one? If x value is 2, so the whole part becomes 0. So it means x is not equals to 2. If it's equals to 2, the whole part becomes 0, and something divided by 0 is undefined. Okay, this is 1-mark question. Okay, so express the inverse function f minus 1 in the form f inverse of x. So let's write down the function quickly. So f of x here, f of x is equals to 3x plus 1 over x minus 2. So, okay, you just need to follow that step so you will understand easily. Okay, let's put f of x as just y. So we're going to put y is equals to 3x plus 1 over x minus 2. Now we're going to replace y with x and x with y. So that becomes x is equals to 3y plus 1 over y minus 2. Now we need to make y the subject. Okay, now we need to make y the subject. We're going to put x times y minus 2 on this side is equals to 3y plus 1. Now we can expand these one. So we will get xy minus 2x is equals to 3y plus 1. Okay. Now we're going to collect the y terms. Xy minus 3y is equals to 1 plus 2x. Now we're going to factorize with y. So we will get over here x minus 3 is equals to 1 plus 2x. Now we're going to divide both sides by x minus 3 and x minus 3. So y is equals to 1 plus 2x over x minus 3. And this is our inverse function. We can write it down as inverse function x is equals to 1 plus 2x over x minus 3. This is our final answer. Okay, if you have any concern or anything you don't understand it, just type it in the comment section and I will try to explain again. Okay, let's do one more question. Number 16. So there are 20 sweets in a box. 15 of the sweets are red. So 15 sweets are red. So I done here red sweets are 15 and yellow sweets are 5. Fred takes at random 3 sweets from the box. Work out the probability that the Fred takes at least 1 sweet of each color from the box. So there are 2 ways. So because at least 1 means you're going to have at least 1 of them. You could have red, red and yellow. Or you could have yellow, yellow and red. So what are the other options? It could be red, yellow and red, and yellow, red and red. So this could be yellow, red and yellow, and red, yellow and yellow. So what's the probability of 1 red? So 1 red is 15 out of 20, right? What is the probability of yellow? Yellow would be 5 over 20. So this is probability of yellow. This is probability of red. Okay. If you look at this question now, so we have three different ways. So probability of red, the first part will gives us here 15 over 20. But if we took one on ready, so how many left? So we left with 14 red, and altogether we left with 19, and the yellow is 5 over 18. So this is the same combination, but this is happening 3 times. So similarly this one, so probability of yellow is 5 out of 20, then 4 out of 19, and then red is 15 over 18, and this combination is happening 3 times as well. Now we're going to add them up. So we're going to use our calculator. Once we finish our calculations, so that will gives us, let's use your calculator quickly. So can we cancel anything from there? So let's work it out. Okay, 5 goes into 20 4 times, and we left over here 7, and we left here 2, and 3 goes into 15 5 times, 3 goes into 18 6 times. Okay, so we end up having 5 times 7 over 2 times 19 times 6. That gives us 35 over 2 to 8 times by 3 plus 3, and we're going to cancel out again from here. 4 goes into 5, 5 goes into 5, and 3 goes into 5, 3 goes into 6. So we have over here 5 over 19 times 6. This is 114. Okay, let's carry on working with this. So we're going to use here 3 bracket 35 over 2 to 8, and then we have plus 3 times 5 over 114, and we end up having this 45 over 76. So finally we will get the answer as 45 over 76. So this is our final answer. Okay, so we can do this question by another method as well, because if you're looking at least one sweet every time, we just take 3 red and 3 yellow and take away from 1, still you get the same answer. So let me show you with a different color pen. If we have we can do 1 minus probability of 3 red plus probability of 3 yellow, and you'll get exactly the same answer, 45 over 76. Okay, so this is another way of doing the same question. Let's move on to the next one. This says, show that this can be written in this form, where a and b are integers. Show each stage of your working clearly. So we have 1 plus root 5 over 3 minus root 5. So we're going to rationalize this one, 3 plus root 5 over 3 plus root 5. Now we're going to expand the bracket. So 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times root 5 is root 5, and 3 times root 5 is 3 root 5, and root 5 times root 5 is just 5, and then 3 square is the difference of 2 squares minus root 5 squares. Okay, let's simplify the next step. So 3 plus 5 is 8, plus root 5 plus 3 root 5, so that becomes 4 root 5. 3 square is 9, and square root and square cancel out, so we left over here with 5. And the next step would be 8 plus 4 over root 5 over 4. So if you factorize the top bit with 4, so we end up having 4 bracket 2 plus root 5 over 4, and 4 cancel out, so we can see that what is left. So we left with 2 plus root 5. So that's the question says you need to write down your answer in the form of a plus root b. So a is 2 and root b is root 5. Okay guys, okay, thank you, bye.